Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Davis had held the WBA regular title ever since he moved up to the lightweight division and knocked out Yuriorkis Gamboa back in 2019, but a few months ago the undefeated power puncher was finally upgraded to a full champion due to Devin Haney's decision to move up in weight and vacate the WBA super belt. After over a year away from the ring, much of which was spent waiting on a decision by the WBA, Davis will finally return and defend his title for the first time, when he takes on undefeated countryman Martin next month. Meanwhile, Mayweather was poised to make a comeback of his own and fight in another exhibition over 12 months, signed his last event against John Garcia III, which ended in chaos. Money was scheduled to announce a bout against Victor Ortiz, whom he controversially beat during his professional career. But Mayweather failed to turn up to the press conference, casting doubt as to whether the event will go ahead. On his social media, Davis reacted to the news of Mayweather's absence, which has reportedly cost the CDMX government $1 million. "He is our hero coming again, taking people's money," Gervonta Davis said. In response, Mayweather posted that Tank Davis card had been cancelled, with Davis replying in a post of his own in which he labeled the 37-year-old as a hater. "It's not true. He said she cancer and that's not true," Davis said. Garcia's Gervonta Davis vs Frank Martin bet that might seem a little crazy. The controversial King Rai believes his friend will be knocked out in the 7th round. Garcia likes attracting attention and stirring up controversy on his social networks. He doesn't shy away from conflict and manages to remain in the conversation, which naturally benefits him in terms of getting better purses, due to the media impact he regularly achieves. In one of his latest posts on his social account, he went two ways. First, he decided to give his support to Gervonta Davis, predicting a 7th round knockout in his next fight against Frank Martin. The prediction raised eyebrows because Gervonta Davis defeated Ryan Garcia, and it seemed that a rivalry was sparked between the two. In recent weeks, that rivalry has potentially been discarded with the support that Tank Davis gave amid doping allegations leveled at King Rai. Meanwhile, Garcia has a good relationship with Frank Martin, with the pair having been seen partying together. "I will bet $1 million that Gervonta Davis will KO Frank Martin within 7 rounds. Frank is my good friend, but the truth is the truth," Garcia said. Frank Martin will face Gervonta Davis on June 15th at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. The bout will be a WBA lightweight title fight. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.